What's going on, you guys? Cool to Wonder here as I move the camera. And today, we are going to be reviewing the Lionel NASCAR Authentics Wave 7 2017. And I'm sorry I'm coming a little late with this wave. I'm sure other people have reviewed it by now, and I'm sure you guys aren't watching. But I'm still going to do it because I love you guys, and you guys don't want me to go out of order, and I do not want to go out of order on these reviews. So, this will be the last NASCAR Authentic review for a little while until we get Wave 8, Wave 9, and the rest of Wave 10, like I talked about, Wave 6 review. So, let's just jump right into this so that way we don't waste as much time as we did with the last wave. Because that was just a little bit ridiculous. Like, for real, that should not have taken that long. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, the first car we're going to be looking at in this wave is Kasey Kahne's Great Clips Darlington Throwback. Now, this is a great car for Kasey Kahne. And I like it. I mean, I liked it when I first got it. It's a very nice car. And Kasey Kahne doesn't have a lot of memorable Darlington throwback cars. Sorry, Kasey Kahne fans. I'm a Kasey Kahne fan myself. And this is also one of the last cars we will be getting, if not the last car we will be getting, of Kasey Kahne in the number 5 400 Motorsports. Because, as you guys know, he is driving the number 95 next year for Levine Family Racing. And I did already order that car. It'll come in March. I'm still wondering if I bid it on it or if I'm actually buying it. But hopefully I will get the Kasey Kahne number 95 this coming year. And I doubt that Lionel will put out his car in the 95 because they have not put out Michael McDowell's 95 car. And it's kind of sad because people like to buy the Kasey Kahne cars. And they're not going to be able to. But that's alright. I guess, go on Lionel.com and buy them there, I guess. That's all I got to say. But anyways, Kasey Kahne with a nice Great Clips car to send him off out of the Darlington Waves in the number 5. So what better way to do that than with the Great Clips car, which is very nice. And let me find it. Where's the trinket that he came with is my computer's battery's running low. That's great. Which means it'll die. There it goes. Wait, is this recording? Guys, I have no idea if I'm recording right now. Okay, I am. I think it's telling me. Am I recording? Okay, guys, well, I'm sorry for that inconvenience. Computer died, and I raged. So, the computer told me low battery, and when I actually got to see it and tell you guys, it died. I don't know if you even heard me say I'm sorry, guys, because it died. The computer doesn't give me a good enough warning. It'll tell me, and then it'll die. It'll just die. It'll be like, doo-doo-doo-doo, your computer's running low. Dead. But anyways, here's the trinket for Kasey Kahne. I'm really sorry I raged, guys. It just pisses me off sometimes, Trying to do a review for you guys. And computer doesn't want to stay alive for it, so Thanks, computer. Much help. But anyways, here's the number 5 for Case Keene's Great Clips car. Like I said, very nice, memorable paint scheme for Case Keen. What car did he race 2 years ago? Which was technically, 2 years ago. I don't remember. I wonder what one he'll be riding this year. Oh wait, we won't get to see it on TV, probably. I'll miss the days of Casey Kane winning. Even though he didn't win much, it was cool to see him. But you never know, maybe he'll do something for Levine Family Racing. Anyways, here's the back of the box. Not the only time I'll be showing it, because once again, Lionel screwed up on a car. And that car is where my thumb is at right now. So we'll be talking about that here in a little bit. And actually, we'll talk about it right now, because the next car we're going to be looking at is Dale and R Jr.'s number. Right, this is Dale and R Jr. Yep. Dale and R Jr.'s number 88. No. Not Cup car, but Xfinity Degree car. Now, this surprised me to see a Dale Earnhardt Jr. Camaro 88 car. I didn't even know he raced still in the Xfinity race. And it's kind of cool. See him in this kind of car. I was happy when my parents brought it home for me. Paid for it and everything. But it's a very nice car. Just very nice car. That's all I got to say. Dale Jr. is a great race car driver. What more needs to be said, you know? When you got this kind of a guy in this kind of car. Sorry guys, the video stopped. Anyways, the regular Xfinity spoiler, I believe. And then you look here at Dale Earnhardt Jr. and you see it's got a different spoiler. Can you guys tell me why that is? Why do they have two different spoilers? I don't know. That caught my eye actually just today. But anyways, this is a very nice car. Anyways, and it was kind of shocked me. That's all. I don't watch Xfinity, but I still collect every car that I can. Oh, that's not good. I gotta check for damage. Man, that happens. I hate it. But I like the spoilers that they went with this year. I like the ones they had last year, though. And there's the splitter. Very fat splitter. So, it's a very nice car. Dale Jr., best driver. The next car we're going to be looking at is Jimmy Johnson's Lowe's Darlington Throwback. So in this wave, we got two Darlington Throwback cars. And we got two Darlington cars, you know. What more is to be said? This one I think is a little better than Case Kane's, just because of the colors. I like the blue and white. They kind of go back to like the 60s and 50s. And the number I like the gold too. Not many people like the gold, but for me, I liked it. I kind of like the gold. I don't know. The gold kind of adds. I'm all about color, so it adds more color to the car. Imagine if the number was just blue, and where the gold stripes are, those were just blue. Not a very pretty car, is it? I tell you, that gold just adds a little more flake into that car. That's what this did. So it made it a very nice car, and it's made a very nice car. It's Jimmy John's car. What more needs to be said, I guess? Huh? 7-time champ, almost 8. I'm afraid he will win 8 before he retires. Oh, I know Jimmy Johnson fans are happy about that, but I'm not. I don't like Jimmy Johnson. I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing? I can like who I want. Of course, people like to judge, but whatever. Anyways, it's a nice car. Here's the trinket that came with it. Another plastic hood. So boring. I'm going to talk to Lionel and talk to them about getting us the die cut magnets back. Because we want the magnets. I'm tired. At first, people didn't like plastic hoods and I did. I defended the plastic hoods for about wave 1 through 10 of last year. And then 11, it started to get a little onto me. And then this year, it's really gotten onto me because I don't have places to put all of them. It's annoying. Yes, I know. There's a spot right there. That's where this one was. It's annoying to where I cannot put that anywhere else. So please, Lionel, if you are watching this, give us the die-cut magnet hoods back. Please. Alright, that's enough of that. Anyways, take a look at this car. There is a little bit of a paint chip right there. Not sure if the camera's picking that up because I have a sucky camera. Whatever. It's a very nice car. Oh, again, I like the gold stripes that run down it. Just imagine if those were blue. Wouldn't look as pretty, I don't think. So, just a very nice car. Very luminescent. Not sure why I said that, but anyway. Got a yellow splitter. So, that was Jim Johnson's 48 Low Chevrolet. The next car we are going to be looking at in this wave as our very first car of All Aboard the Bane Train, it's Trevor Bane. Trevor Bane makes the 4th spot. And I'd have to say this is a very fine pick that Lionel did. You know, we got Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Why not put his teammate in? Roush is doing better now that they've kind of canceled out Greg Biffle. And I think with 2 cars, it gives them a little more money to save than to put money into a 3rd car, which is why I think they were doing better. Other people, I don't think, said that, but getting rid of the 16 car gave them money, and not producing that money for a 3rd car, which would be the engine, the stock body, the paint, all that stuff, would cost money, and the hauler and the guy just saved Roush a ton of money to give the number 6 and the number 17 a better engine, better crew, maybe, and I think it just worked for them. You know, Greg Biffle was in the sport for a while. He did pretty good, and then he's kind of slumped off, as Roush did. And did Roush always have 3 cars? Because if they did, then I don't understand what happened. Did they just... Didn't Roush had 4 cars maybe at one time? Didn't they? They had the 6, the 17, the 99, and the 16 at one point. I don't know. I might have to do some research on that. But this is a fine pick by Lionel. I'm glad Roush is doing better now. And this team, if they don't have another car, this team is on a verge of winning regularly again in this series. And I hope that happens. Trevor Bayne, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. I didn't like either of them at first. And I started to think to myself, why? Why am I hating on these two? They do nothing in this sport. They've done nothing wrong in this sport. Trevor Bayne with that win at Daytona, that's why I hated him. And he's a young guy. It's NASCAR. You're supposed to win. So there was a stupid reason I hated him there. So I stopped hating him for that in 2011. I'm sorry, Trevor Bayne. And then Ricky Stenhouse came, and I guess I just hated the idea of Matt Kenseth going to the 20. So I was mad at Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for that, which I don't even like Matt Kenseth. So what the heck? Two stupid reasons. I canceled both reasons out, and now I don't hate the guys anymore. I don't cheer for him every Sunday, but I don't hate him. So, but this is, again, a fine pick by Lionel. I like the design he's got going on here. I like that design a lot. It's a very unique design. He's got a little bit more of a design on the back, too. So it's a very fine car, very easy to pick out most of the time because there's not a lot of white cars. There's Black Splitter. Not a lot of white cars in the series. And I like the trinket that it came with as well. A die-cut magnet. Gotta love it. Beautiful. So that was Trevor Bayne's Advocare number 6 Roush car. The next car I'm going to look at in this wave is Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s number 88 Nationwide Patriotic Charlotte car. I believe he ran it at Charlotte. Yes. He ran it on Veterans Day or 4th of July. Veterans Day for sure. They always run good schemes close to Veterans Day and Memorial Day, and then the 4th of July. So natural. NASCAR is very patriotic, and they love the veterans, which is awesome. So Dale Jr. goes out on a bang with his last patriotic scheme, and at first I was a little with this paint scheme. I was still very fond of the last year patriotic paint scheme, which I don't have right now. I mean, I have it, but it's in my tote box buried, and I'm not looking forward to digging it out. So I'll just leave it at that. But this is a very nice looking car. When I got the car, it started to kind of sink in, and I started liking it more, and now I really do like it. It's a really nice paint scheme. It's hard to see Dale Jr. go. It's still sinking into me, guys. I'm sorry. It's still hard to see him go, He's been my favorite for a long time. And it is hard to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. go. But anyways, it'll be alright. We all live, Here's the trinket that it came with, just a plastic hood. Should have been a magnet like last year's, but whatever. But anyways, let's go into a higher depth of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Nationwide Patriotic Scheme. So like I said, it's a very nice paint scheme. I like the side and how it has the red stripes going through it. And there's the black back. There's the other side. White splitter. And there's the fascinating top with the red stripes going across again. Kind of like wings, to be honest. So, it's a very nice paint scheme. I like it. I am going a little faster than I'd like through this, but I'm taking too long to go through these sometimes. But anyways, the next car we're going to be looking at, that's a pretty nice car, would be Matt Kenseth's number 20 DeWalt, or DeWalt. DeWalt, right? DeWalt. I'm stupid. It's DeWalt, not DeWalt. DeWalt, number 20. As you guys know, Dollar General just left Matt Kenseth because I have no idea why. Matt Kenseth gave him so much TV time. And then nope, we're leaving. Goodbye. We're packing our bags. Nope, give us our money back. Nope, goodbye. See you long. Thanks for being a fair partner with us. Goodbye. Yep, shun. I don't actually know the reason why they left, but it was a stupid reason, I'm sure. But Tide stayed with them, and DeWalt became his normal sponsor. Now DeWalt's been a sponsor of Matt Kenseth for a little while. It's just they've kind of been a primary, or not a primary. They are a primary now, but a secondary, or even a what's that third sponsor. And then Tide came along, so Tide and DeWalt were the sponsors for Matt Kenseth's final year, as we have seen. And this is a nice looking paint scheme, a very nice, fond looking paint scheme for Matt Kenseth. I like it. I like the stripes running down it, and I like the new Toyota bodies. At first I was like, but I like them. I liked last year's, and I like this year's. And I like them. Okay, this is last year's. I like 2016's, and now I like 2017's. Thank you, dumb brain. And I like 2013's. Then they changed them in 2014. Now they changed them again. So, Toyota's went through a lot of changes. But anyways, it is a very nice looking paint scheme. Love the yellow. It's yellow-orange, I would say. It's a dandelion yellow. It's some kind of yellow. It's a yellow-orange. Orange-yellow. DeWalt yellow. I don't know. It's something. But black splitter to complement the black front grille. So, very nice car. And here's the lovely trinket that came with, that I talked about Wave 6. I love these 3D hoods. They are just so awesome. And yes, it is a magnet. It's just covered. So I'm glad they brought these back from the Spin Master didn't even, they put out boxes. No, what was it? Winter Circle days. So very nice. And the next card we're going to be looking at in this wave is the champion, Martin Truex Jr. Yes, you heard it there, folks. Martin Truex Jr. is your 2017 NASCAR, I almost said Sprint Cup, NASCAR Monster Energy Series champion. And I'd have to say, I wanted him more than the rest of them, because I didn't care for Kevin Harvick. I don't like Kyle freaking Busch, and Jimmy Johnson won in 2016. So I had to take my main man, Martin Truex Jr. And it was actually well deserved, because he's been in some sucky cars for some sucky years, like the 56, which he won a few races with, but ultimately, where did that team go? Oh, that's right. It got bankrupt, which is why the 15 sucks even more, and which is why the 55 sucks even more. And the 00 is gone, sort of. Or at least in this series it is. So, Martin Truex Jr., Furniture Row Racing found each other. And then found each other with their first championship with Martin Truex Jr. So Martin Truex Jr. made some history. Boy, this guy's had an up and down career. And now it's up, skyrocket up. And I expect he has some high expectations next year. I tell you. In fact, all of them do, to be honest. But very nice race car driver. Here's the trinket, die cut magnet, beautiful, beautiful. 2 cars after this, really. So it's a very nice car. I like his Bass Pro Shop tracker boat. I remember when Bass Pro Shop used to sponsor Jamie McMurray in the 1. And I don't know. Every time I hear Bass Pro now, I think about either Jamie McMurray or the 78. I mean, I remember it ran with the 14, And then it ran with somebody, and now it's with the 78. I don't know. Tracker Boat or Bass Pro Shop has been everywhere. But I mainly remember it and McDonald's with Jamie Mack. Is that crazy or what? I think it is. But anyways, enough of that. The next car we're going to be looking at in this wave, the guy I hate, the putrinized Kyle Busch. And I'd have to say, this is one of my favorite Kyle Busch paint schemes I will ever see. I don't know. I just love M&Ms, and I think the color fits it. It's a very colorful car. And I'm slapping myself to say it because I don't like Kyle Busch. But I have to say it because I gotta tell the truth. It's a beautiful car. I love M&M's. M&M's is colorful. And what he does to make this paint scheme amazing is amazing. So, it's a very beautiful... I hate saying... Urgh. Just complete silence because I just don't like Kyle Busch. But I have to say the truthful thing, and it's a beautiful paint scheme, and he's a great driver, and oh, it hurts, people. It hurts to say it. But he is a fabulous NASCAR driver. He runs some pretty schemes like the Skittles car, the crispy M&Ms, the Snickers Crisper or Crisper Snicker. It was something like that. Snickers, yeah, it was Snickers Crisper, and then this M&M's paint scheme. And let's not forget about his Duralast, or not his Duralast, his Interstate Batteries paint scheme that he's had for a long time. I love that paint scheme. So he's ran some nice ones, and this is just one of them. So what more can be said about Kyle Busch? He's proven a lot that he's a jerk, that he doesn't care that he's a hated NASCAR driver, and that he has an amazing trinket that I want more of. Yes, this is my favorite trinket maybe of this wave, if not second. So that was Kyle Busch's 18. Last car we're going to be looking at, and my new favorite NASCAR driver for the 2018 season. And I liked him since his rookie year in the 51 Target Chevrolet. Now driving the 43 for Chip Ganassi Racing. Kyle freaking Larson. That's right, guys. We went from my least favorite to new ultimate favorite. The Target Chevrolet 42 car of Kyle freaking Larson. And Kyle Larson, my friends, is awesome. He proved it in Michigan. He proved it in Michigan. He proved it this year that he's a fabulous NASCAR driver. 3 career cup races, wins, and he's been close a lot of times, but he capped it off this. That's right, capped it off with 3, not 2, not 1, not 0, but 3 career cup not championship wins. That's pretty awesome. And I liked him since Montoya got fired. I liked him in the 51 that he raced for just a few races. I don't remember that much about him in the 51, though, and not many people did. But he sure as heck made a name for himself last year, and I expect a lot from Kyle Larson this year. And another thing that makes me question, why is Target leaving Kyle Larson? Like, Kyle Larson legitimately gave them a lot of TV time. And Target's just packing their bags and saying, nope, goodbye, we're finally leaving the 42. You would think they would have left, it was a higher chance of them leaving Montoya than it would be leaving Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson actually wins. Montoya really didn't, except the road courses. I'm sorry, Montoya fans. I like Montoya myself. But let's face it, Montoya didn't do squat in this series, and Kyle Larson is. And for Target to pick up their butts and move out is ridiculous. And you guys know I like Target because I obviously named my team on NASCAR 15 Target Motorsports. And this is why. This guy, this brand, my mother. There's so many reasons why I like Target. And now I'm disliking them just a little bit. And I'm very mad that they have left my man, Kyle Larson. Why? Why? Now I have to deal with the Credit One Bank? That's not a pretty car. Sure, blue is my favorite color. But for real, Target. Every time I think of the 42, I think of either Montoya or Kyle Larson in a red and white. Target number 42. Now they've left. By the way, here's the trinket. Nice little helmet. 3D helmet. Amazing. But I'm still on the rant. My lord. Get some respect, Target. I see that they're going to Ryan Blaney now. And no hate to Ryan Blaney. In fact, I like Ryan Blaney and the Wood brothers. And I'm glad he's moving in with a little bit of a better team. Even though I don't like the team. But I still like Ryan Blaney. But I see pictures of the number 12 of Ryan Blaney being Target next year. What are you doing? Ryan Blaney hasn't won a race yet. Kyle Larson has. He's giving you screen time. What's wrong with you? Target, if you're watching, go back to Kyle Larson. Because he'll give you screen time. Unless something happened with... Sorry, I thought my parents were home. Unless something happened with Target and Chip Ganassi Racing, go back to them. Seriously. Alright, enough ranting. Higher depth of Kyle Larson's last Target car. It's a beautiful car. In fact, I wanted about 8 of these, honestly. I only got 2, but I wanted 8. Really is a beautiful car. White spoiler, splitter. I like the target design that they do right here. Little targets on the splitter. Beautiful. All over the side. This is actually the first Kyle Larson we got for the 2017. In fact, the last Kyle Larson car we got was Spin Master Days. So it's great to see Lionel put out a Kyle Larson. I thought they would do it last year, but they didn't. So thank you for putting out a Kyle Larson. And thank you guys for watching. I'm actually sorry about my rant. I shouldn't have ranted. But I had to get that out. And I had to get that out because I don't hold many things in. And it's triggering to see that Target would leave such a great team. Maybe there was a financial reason. I didn't actually hear the reason. I just heard that Target was leaving Kyle Larson next year. And that Credit One Bank would become Kyle Larson's primary paint scheme next year. Now, I don't mind Credit One Bank. I don't care for the car that they had. But Credit One Bank's a cool sponsor. And I hope Kyle Larson wins for them. Because Kyle Larson is my favorite. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I am actually really sorry for the rant. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Thank you for 70 subscribers again. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, wait. Cars I would recommend. I didn't do this one 6. Cars I recommend buying. Kyle Busch. The 42. The 6. And the 78. Reasons? Awesome, 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 awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're going to pick up those cars, let me know. If you're going to pick up all of them, also let me know because I would like to know in the comment section below. Please be a little more active down there. I love reading comments so much. Please start typing down there right now. Thank you. And have a great day. Peace.